Welcome back. Hopefully your brain is all fired up and ready to be challenged. This next example of interfaces, I know from past years, this one confuses students at first view. I want you to try to give it some good thought, sort of look at the code and go over how it works, because what's being done here, if you're going to continue to program and really in any language, the concept is really important, and it's seen and used quite a bit as you start to make larger projects that use other people's classes. Here's the program I've written. Okay, it's pretty simple design. This thing here is mainframe. Mainframe basically just has a button that says pick birthday and then a little thing there. Now you've seen this in programs. When I pick the birthday, click, my frame isn't letting me pick the birthday. It's actually popped open somebody else's class. And this class that I've just popped open is the month, day, picker class. It's another frame. So poof, it pops open. Somebody has coded this and put all their time to make the best date picker ever. And it lets you pick only 3 months and up to 3 days, right? I don't want to waste too much time coding. But let's say they had done a fantastic job here, right? They got the years, the months, the days. It's beautiful, looks good, plays sounds. You don't want to have to code that work when somebody else probably has done that same task before. So this is the month day picker. Now here's the problem. When I actually click OK, there has to be a way for this frame, or this instance, to send the information back, February 2nd, which I'm just sending back as a string. But I want to send that string back, click, to my mainframe. And then it takes the information it got and it puts it in the text box. So if you see it again, I click, it creates a month date picker frame. I get to pick my date, hit OK or cancel. It receives the information back to this frame, and then it puts it in there. Let's see how this is coded and how we've made the use of interfaces, because interfaces can play a pretty big role in this kind of behavior. First of all, I've made an interface called month day pickable, and it has one method in it, received month day event. And so if I actually go to the code here, month day pickable, very simple interface, right? Received month day event. What I'm intending this to be is I want to make sure whoever is receiving the date back, and that was my mainframe, they're the ones that are going to get the date back. I want to make sure they have this method, received month day event, that accepts a string. Why do I want to make sure they have it? Because this frame here is going to tell its owner, and guess who the owner is? The owner is going to be the mainframe that made it. I'm going to tell the owner, please run received month day event, and here's a string. So the month day picker is going to give it the string. Here's that code. So let's go look at the mainframe. Mainframe extends JFrame, implements month day pickable. There's my implementation. So this method is going to be given a string from our little calendar program frame, and it's going to say just received month day. If it's not null, if it's not nothing, put it in the text box. It's going to be nothing if the person hits the cancel button, by the way. Now that I know this mainframe implements month day pickable, I know it has this method. So whenever it's informed, hey, here's a date, that method's called and grabs the string and puts it in the text box. Now, how does it actually work? Let's just walk through here. The program starts. They say pick birthday. It jumps down to the button action, and it says month day picker temporary is a new month day picker. Temp, set yourself visible. This is basically the 2 lines of code that makes our little second frame pop up. Now here's the month day picker frame. The month day picker frame is the frame you saw, and look at what it looks like in its code. In the constructor, or I should say in the constructor, in its fields, I've given it one field, and that field is it has to keep track of who opened it. I'm going to call this owner. Now, owner, what is it? I don't care what opened me. I don't care if it was a frame that opened me. I don't care if it was a database that opened me. I don't care if it was a network connection that opened me. All I care about is whoever my owner is that opened me implements month, day, pickable so that they are a month, day, pickable type. And so that's why I've made the owner month, day, pickable owner. In the constructor, month, day, picker, you have to give it a month, day, pickable. And then owner equals owner. From that point forward, this little month, day, picker frame now keeps track with owner who opened it up. Notice mainframe when it made it. Make a new month, day, picker and send in this. This is the memory address of this frame. So that's how it lets it know, hey, it's me. So whatever memory address this is going in, the month, day, picker is now remembering inside of the owner variable. And because the owner variable is a month, day, picker, when the appropriate time comes to click the OK button, I read what they selected in those drop downs, and I just say, hey, owner, I know you're a month, day, pickable, so please run your received month, day event method, and I'll pass in stuff, the information that the user selected on me. Well, who's the owner? The mainframe. What do they run? Received month, day event with that string. And then this is just the code to turn off or get rid of the window. So your little month, day picker disappears. But this is the catch here. This frame wants to make sure that the received month, day event is there. And to make sure it's there, it makes sure that its owner implements that class. And to make sure it implements that class, the mainframe actually has to implement the class. If I don't implement month, day, pickable up there and put that up there, you're going to notice here it says, make a new month, day, picker and send in me. But the error says, no suitable constructor. The constructor wants a month, day, pickable object. This is going to guarantee the whole process sort of loops back and works, right? So that implementation here, you need it there. It doesn't cost you anything to add it there, right? There's no consequence to being a month, day, pickable, but now it gives you the ability to receive, or at least have these methods run by the pickable object. And then, bam, the method is run, that string comes in, and you do whatever you want to do with that string. Pretty good, right? You'll see the month, day, picker as well, just to go down to the cancel button. The cancel button says, owner, call your received month, day event, which I know you have because you're a month, day, pickable, and pass in null. Because they decided to cancel, but you still got to send something back, right? So I send back null. And by sending back null, the mainframe can say, well, if it's not null, set it. Otherwise, do nothing. It was null. Anyways, this is a tricky example for the beginner because it's definitely starting to work with the idea of an interface not just being, hey, you must do these methods, but it's sort of giving you a reason why sometimes you might want to require somebody to do methods. We need this class to have this method so the date picker can call that method and send you back information. This happens all the time in Java with tons of controls. So when you look at all those controls over here in the palette, I thought it was called the palette. Come on, where is it? Let's go. I don't know why it's not there. Where's my palette? Why is it not showing me anything? Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, I need to be in design view. There we go. All these things, a lot of them, if you want to add them in and bring in other components from other programs, a lot of them work on that basis. They're going to expect you to implement something that they've told you, hey, you got to implement this so I can call the method and send you back information. So just in case you're working on your Java and you start to see that you're not totally confused, that's another place where you see a lot of implements, okay, with these kind of events. Thanks for watching. If this went over your head, give it another go, but it's not a huge concern. The AP exam doesn't really ask you about this, but just in a programming sense, this is one of the most important common things you will see with interfaces out there as you're trying to get and learn to make your programs do new things. So good luck with that.